This right here is a spiritual growth spread, alright? And it consists of a 9-card spread. And it's a spiritual spread meant to give you guidance on your life. Those of you that connect to this reading, I guess take heed to what I'm saying, okay? If it applies, you'll know. Furthermore, disclaimer, all videos are for entertainment purposes, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. All videos are not going to resonate all the time. Also, all videos are spoken with accuracy, clarity, and truth to the best of my ability. And also remember that time is fluid. Past, present, future energy applies when you are getting a reading, okay? Furthermore, let's proceed with the spiritual spread. We're going to start off with the first card, the Guardian. The Guardian represents a general view as to how the collective sees herself or himself. So you could see yourself, if this applies to you, as a guardian. Okay, you could have been doing this for 9 years, or you could be dealing with something very heavily in your 9th house, in terms of like higher learning, higher mind. Religion can factor into your beliefs of some sort. You could be dealing with the law. You might have a problem with the law, or you might be connected to someone who's involved with the law. Sagittarius rules the 9th house, so that could link to a Sagittarius if you have one in your life. You could be on a spiritual journey. It says, take time to become aware of and prepare for all things by making your home base secure so you feel safe and protected. So that could be your natural instinct. You can have a guardian over you. Alright. The guardian connects us to our guardian angel. She leans upon the cosmic lyre that plays a special time when lies are being told and protection is needed. As she sits upon her throne of stone, she herself is guarded by the all-encompassing wheel of time, whose center is as viewing screen upon which she sees us in our situation. So yeah, like you could possibly have, if you don't play the role of a guardian over other people or your household or yourself, you could have a guardian over you that sees everything and sees through. Again, it says the cosmic lyre plays a special tune when lies are being told. Yeah, so you have a guardian that hears the trumpet when lies are being told. And when protection is needed, you have a guardian that is over top of you, that covers you and protects you. It could be a woman, or you could be a woman. You could be a Libra, right? If you are a Libra, you were born in the month of September, okay? You could be balancing things out in your life right now, alright? If you're a Libra. And yeah, you could be spiritual. You could be in a relationship. You could be in a commitment or about to be in a commitment. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So let's just keep going. And then next you have what the collective's intuition is trying to tell her. I feel like you're trying to tell yourself that somebody is untrue. Somebody is wearing a mask. That could be your intuition collective. this person can be 37 that's wearing a mask, or you could be 37, if it applies to you. What situation needs to be nurtured now? I feel like you have a situation with a drama queen that needs to be nurtured. Okay? It says some people need a high level of attention to validate their sense of worth. Make sure that you are not that person staging needless plays. Alright? Are you staging needless plays, collective? Do you fit the role of a drama queen? If you do, then that's an issue that needs to be resolved in your life, and it's hindering your spiritual path in some kind of way. Okay, go moving forward. You have, what have you accomplished so far in your life? How to wound other people, it's either you've learned how to protect yourself, and that could have been learned on your spiritual path, on your spiritual journey. That's if you're on the end of being attacked. And if you are not, you are the one that's doing the attacking. This is what you've learned how to do. You could be 42 or 24. You attack people before they get a chance to blossom and grow and develop into their higher calling, their higher power, because that's what's coming up under this person's knife house with a Sag. So maybe you linked up with a Sag to try to hinder this person from growing or developing. You could be 42 or 24. Alright? So this is what you have accomplished: how to wound someone, or how to protect yourself from being wounded. Take which side of this you're on. Someone feels like your negative traits and beliefs are, I guess, your higher knowledge. You see the light bulb, the light. You can give off enlightenment. You can give off higher knowledge. You can give off truth. You could have evolved with the butterfly up there already. You could have went through some type of metamorphosis, some type of change on your spiritual journey. Okay. Somebody doesn't like that. Okay. Somebody sees this as a negative trait or a negative belief. They could be 13 or 31. Alright? Or you could be, if this resonates with you. Your positive traits and beliefs. People could love the fact that you are an empath, or you feel as though this is your positive traits and beliefs. You being an empath, it says learn to protect your sensitivities, cultivate boundaries to create a safe space in which you and your desire to be of service can thrive. So if you're an empath, you need to create a safe space in which you and your desire to be of service can actually be created or be born or start. happening for you. Learn to protect your sensitivities. If somebody's playing on your emotions, lying to you because of your heart, because of your nature, because of the fact that they know that you are an empath, you need to cultivate some boundaries. Come up with some boundaries so that you can be safe and they can be safe. If they don't want to be honest with you, if they don't want to tell you the truth, if they don't want to do the right thing, if somebody's lying to you or playing with you or manipulating you or hurting you or abusing you or gaslighting you or doing anything to hinder you or sabotage you, collective, come up with some boundaries to create a safe space in which you and your desires can come to life. Because somebody's playing on your emotions because they know that you're an empath. All right? Let's break that down for a quick second. First of all, what is an empath? An empath is somebody who has like a freakish nature for understanding people's pain, people's emotions, people's situations. This is somebody that can get taken advantage of because of their kind-hearted nature. This is somebody that is like a unicorn, someone that has like a unnatural type of energy when it comes to love or happiness or understanding or pretty much those emotions, especially love, like attentiveness. You can have a high level nature for being attentive to someone or being kind-hearted to someone or being understanding to someone or being giving to someone, and it could come easily for you to be that way with a lot of people. Once you're around them, you just can't help to be like overly understanding, or you know what I mean. And there's actually 3 different types of categories of empaths. Some people walk around and use the term empath, but they don't even understand what an actual empath really truly is. Okay, so if you don't know, I took the liberty of writing it down, all right, to break it down for some people. First of all, what makes an empath an empath? This is kind of like a inadvertent boomerang of emotions based off of a person's instinct to protect themselves. This is like the natural instinct of a survivalist or someone that has been victimized of a situation, such as like physical abuse, death, sexual abuse, parental divorce. Okay, you could be like an idealist, you could be a diplomat, and people could see you as like overly sensitive and play on your emotions. But like I said, I was going to break it down. You got ENFP. That's short for sensitive, emotional, excellent at communicating. Or you could be a ENFJ type, which is like emotionally intelligent, great at, feeling people's emotions. You could be intuitive and extroverted. You got INFJ, which is like in touch with feelings, and introverted. You can be intuitive. You can have like a dominant cognitive function. You can see problems, patterns, and trends naturally or easily or differently from others. You're able to like process abstract information, like things that are really, really hard, things that are like really, really strategic and difficult. If you're an INFJ type, and then you have INFP, which is like you prioritize emotions and make decisions that feel right, so you could be like highly sensitive to making those type of decisions, based off of being an empath for your own reasons of being a survivalist, which is your natural instinct, and you ain't even know, like, Basically, that's where it comes from like abandonment or trauma or an unfortunate circumstance or situation or event that took place in your life. Maybe you were uncomfortable with the way things went down and you didn't feel comfortable expressing it. So ultimately you bottled up the trauma and the memories of it by just acting out in a particular way. And because you've been trauma bond, you probably don't even remember what took place. You just remember the fact that, I guess because it's like habitual, like you've done it so many times where this is like your nature now. Like I said, like it's kind of like you can't, you don't mean to do it. You just, this is how you are based off of how you feel you need to survive. All right. So, moving forward, you could be 62, born in 62, or 26, collective. You could be on the opposite end of this, or you could be connected to someone that is 62 or 26. That has something to do with you being an empath. So maybe you cross paths with this person at a particular time in your life. Okay, if they happen to, know who you are or recognize this energy. The obstacles in the way of your progress, I feel like, is not meditating more. You need to like open up more and meditate more, basically. You could be born in 91 or 19, all right? Or you could be connected to someone that's like, like highly skilled to do meditations, okay? Or maybe this is spirit telling you that you need to connect to someone that's more like this, okay? Take it as it resonates, but only you know what side of this you're on. Alright, sorry, just making sure y'all see that. But yeah, this type of person is someone that does this for a living, like a female yoga instructor or a female meditation teacher. This is someone of that stature. So you probably need to tap in because the universe wants you to unlock certain gifts. Or you could be, your hindrance could have been not knowing how to discover these type of gifts, and now you are learning how to discover. You're learning what your gifts are and how to use them because you're on a spiritual path, Okay, what are your underlying fears? I feel like your fears are, I guess, people finding out that you are a escapist. You or someone you care about may seek refuge in escapist behaviors when faced with limits, difficulties, or sorrow of some sort. So you could be, because it comes up in your 9th house that you're in a relationship or a commitment, you could be connected to someone. This could be in a lover relationship. This could be in a family relationship. You're connected to somebody that's considered like a refuge. Somebody that's considered like a escapist collective. And with you having higher knowledge, I feel like you have the power to see this person in their naked truth. Okay. Somebody's biggest fear is you finding out who they truly are. They're hiding themselves. They're naked. This looks like a lot of water behind them. You could be dealing with a water sign that is considered an escapist, a refuge. You could be 52 or 25, or you could be linked to an escapist that knows somebody that is 52 or 25. You could be in a relationship with this person. A refuge is a person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war or persecution or a natural disaster. Somebody that's outside their country of the nationality or their last habitual residence, and who is unable or willing to return. And there's 3 different types. You have asylum seekers, migrants, and internally displaced people. And I'll break that down for you in a second, because I have taken the liberty to write it down. Yeah, an asylum seeker is a person that left their home country as a political refuge and is seeking asylum in another country, like in order to, basically, like, they need, in order to be in another place, they need work. So it's like an exchange type of thing going on. And it's linked to the government because it says political. And then you have migrant, a person who moves from one place to another, especially in order to find work or better living conditions. And then you have internally displaced people, which is family that's caught between parties and having to flee their homes under relentless bombardments or threats of armed attacks. So somebody could be threatening to attack somebody. There could be a catastrophe that's about to happen to a family that's tied behind a particular situation with a refuge. This family could have been relentless with bombarding somebody with a series of attacks. All right, this could have been done, like I said, under the knife house. Because of your higher mind, they could be linked to the law. A family could be working with the law to try to sabotage or jeopardize your long journey. They could be religious, okay? And a Sagittarius, like I said before, it could be linked or involved in the situation. Collective. All right? So that's the spiritual growth spread. Excuse me, my voice is like cracking a little bit. That's the spiritual growth spread. I hope you enjoyed. If it resonates, please let me know. I love you guys, and I'll see you on another one. Bye.